So, hello everybody. This is Pranav VK, the CEO and founder of the Intraday Expert, and today we are here with Mr. Sandesh Kasi, who joined us, in the second week of July, and it's been around 17 weeks with us.
Yes.
So it's been 17 weeks with us, and today, he's been capable of trading comfortably with a capital of 10 lakhs, and in fact, he has made more than 1 lakh in profit, in a short span of time. He started off, as a beginner. So let's get to know about him directly from him, but I would request you to watch this video till the end, because he's also going to share some real profit and loss screenshots. Not just screenshots, we're going to log in directly into his portal and look at the actual numbers so that you can get to know what is real, right? So let's get started then. Hope you're excited. So Sandesh, can you tell us more about yourself, what you do professionally?
Well, so I am an engineering graduate. Then I took a break for a couple of years. I worked in a MNC, then got back into my own business. So did my MBA in between, and right now I run pet bottle manufacturing unit, and I also trade paper. So this is what I do.
Oh, nice. So you trade paper also, and you're now trading stock markets as well.
Exactly. So this is the third new baby is what I need to say. I started off with manufacturing, then trading. So trading I used to do physically. Now this is virtual trading. Yeah.
Awesome. So what got you to start trading? What was that first instance where you got to know about the markets? And
so again, so if I have to just think about it, it was COVID was the trigger, definitely. So businesses were down and things were not looking that great. So I was just looking for an alternative career, not career, I would say alternative source of income. Mm-hmm. So that is when I was just looking at what could be the third vertical that I can look at. Mm-hmm. And then I got to know that you are into trading, and then I have known you for long, then started learning more about this aspect of you, which got inspired, and then I thought, okay, probably I should learn this also. Yeah. Second thing that was motivating for me to choose this trading was, in any other business there is always dependence, be it manpower, vendor, supplier. There's too much of coordination with the outside world.
Correct.
So with respect to trading, it is only you with the system. Of course, here also there are people, but you don't interact with them directly. So this was one completely new, what do you say?
Here you required, communication with the internal world.
That is one thing, and it's a completely different sector altogether with what we have been doing till now. So I thought I should definitely look into it, try to learn new things, and then take it forward.
Got it. So when you started off this stock market journey, so what do you think were the challenges that were there initially for you? Maybe psychologically or even technically. What are the things?
Till now, I have not given much of my ears to the stock market, because at home we have always heard that stock market is nothing but gambling. So it is a legal gambling is what my parents used to term at home. So and did not have much time also to look into it. So I did not have so much judgments about stock market as such. But always I was away saying, okay, I don't know. People at home also say it is not good, it is not right. You have seen only people who have lost more money. And but then after hearing to your story and what you are doing, that is when I thought I should pay a little more attention to it, at least to understand what is trading and what is it. Till I met you, I did not know what is a stock, what is an equity, what is a mutual fund, nothing. I had no investment on this sector at all. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I was blank. I did not make any prejudgments. So for sure, though I got the input, I was not of the opinion, okay, this is gambling, I should not venture into it or anything like that. Yeah.
So once you started off, okay, so you had an open mind, you were ready to learn, and once you started trading in the real live market, what do you think were the challenges that you had to overcome over a period of time?
The challenge to overcome mainly was, one aspect was psychology, which I myself see the difference. In the first few trades, even though I was trading with only 3 lakh capital and small quantity by selling, I could see that anxious being whenever the P&L goes up or down. I myself could see the change or varying in my emotions. So that has improved a lot, no doubt about it. Mm-hmm. So understood how trading works, I've accepted what it is, and over a period of time I've got used to it. So I don't feel any more anxious now. Yeah.
Right. So whenever you had to increase your capital at different levels, what were the points that helped you do that? What gave you that confidence?
Correct. So one is consistent performance. Second thing, as my psychology improved, which I could sense myself where there is no anxiety, then I thought, okay, it is right time for me to pump in more capital. Third and foremost, what you always say, use the capital only that you can afford to. So I never went into any kind of borrowing or anything. Whatever savings I had, I thought I should do it. And then that gave me additional leverage just to put in money and see what happens there. And so far it is good. We're doing well.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you started off with 3 lakhs, you were always telling me that, we had this member called Dr. Kavita in the group. Absolutely. And you had certain things that you wanted to share about her and how she helped you in this journey.
Absolutely.
So can you share that?
I enrolled to your course, if I'm right, it's almost like 7-8 months back.
Correct.
And then I did not progress at all. I was there a part of the WhatsApp group where in that forum people keep posting about their success stories, their weekly trading P&L. And every time every Thursdays is what we usually do. On the day of expiry, every Thursday I used to make sure to follow the group. And whenever Dr. Kavita posts, her consistent week-on-week performance, her P&L, is what kept me motivating, still not lose that interest to not look at it. So even though there was a very long gap from 8 months to last 3 months is where I'm active. Before that I just subscribed, I went through the course and then it was a complete break. I couldn't somehow pull myself. But still only one string which kept me hooked to the Intraday expert, that forum, was to looking at the P&L of others, and somehow we got started with your TOS program, and then since then I am myself motivated to do every Thursday. In fact, I've already started moving to Tuesdays as well. So from just what I initially, when I joined, I told you like I have only about 3 to 4 hours a week. Then I made about 5 hours a week. Now it's almost like 10 hours a week is what I am.
It's always a balance, like how much you're able to make out of the same amount of time.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. So when you see in the market, like outside the market, people who are there who are not inside the market yet. So there are working professionals, business owners, and a lot of these people, but all of them like have a major challenge with time, or so they think that they have a major challenge with time. So I think even you had a similar thing, right? You always thought that you won't be able to spend even 3 to 4 hours in a day.
Exactly.
Correct?
Exactly.
But now how are you able to spend 3 to 4 hours every single day, or 2 times a week? That's around 10 hours a week.
Correct.
So how did you make that time, and what do you think are going to be the points that you can share with other people that can actually help them out?
I think it's all about mindset. So once you start prioritizing things, you will definitely make time for things that you like to do. So once I saw result, I realized that definitely things around me can wait for 3 to 4 hours. And then also I started looking at things. If at all I'm not able to get myself 3 to 4 hours from my daily routine, then is it really worth, or should I really look into what I'm doing? So it's more like something is holding you and you're not getting your own time. That is when I started thinking, then slowly started delegating work. Then I've hired more people to in my business.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So a couple of them have joined newly, who takes care of the calls and sales, and then offloaded some work to them. And meanwhile, anyways, the calls do keep coming here and there. I do pick the call, but I made it a point to prioritize trading on these 2 days. And spending about 10 hours a week is absolutely okay. Is what
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like a really good point that he shared is it's a mindset issue basically.
Correct.
And once you start prioritizing, you'll be able to understand the power of this. That is number one. Second thing is, there's something really interesting about what he told. So if you're not even capable of making 3 to 4 hours in a week for yourself on what you want to do, then you really need to think on what you're doing.
Absolutely. Correct.
Right. So that was a really good point.
Yeah.
So when it comes to scalability of this trading that you're doing today, you're doing with 10 lakhs, and I think you have future plans as well.
Definitely.
So what is the future capital that you would like to trade with, and what are the things you're able to foresee now that you were not able to see earlier?
Correct. So I think probably by next month, the initial target what I had to allocate about 20 lakhs capital to my trading portfolio will come true. Probably from 1st of December, I will pump in another 10 lakhs and I will be trading with 20 lakhs. Yeah.
Okay. So your goal, how much would you want to make per month, and what is the realistic expectation that people should have from the market?
Absolutely. So this was the same question I asked you. What is it that I can expect after getting enrolled, after learning about this? What is it that I can earn? And consistently I've seen a minimum of 4% I'm able to do every single month, and I will continue to keep the target with the strategies that I've learned right now, and probably over due course of time, let us see if we can learn few more strategies and take extra leverage of that margins per month. But right now, it's the target is same. It is 4% per month. Yeah.
Right. So with whatever you have learned here in this entire program, do you think that you will be able to create strategies on your own moving forward, or would you require some more inputs from different sources?
Learning is definitely required. There's no doubt about it. So with whatever strategy that I've learned, no doubt it is working for me and I've stuck to it. But I don't want my learning to stop there. I definitely want to expand my horizon in trading, get more experience, more learnings, and try different strategies and see how best we can go ahead.
Right. Yeah. So what is your recommendation for people who are actually going out and checking out about trading in YouTube and Telegram channels? They're taking calls and tips.
Correct.
What do you think about them? Like, what would you recommend them? Would you recommend them to continue that or not? What is it?
Definitely not, because after I've enrolled this course, undoubtedly you know how social media works. The moment they get to know you are doing something about this, lot of videos, a lot of Telegram groups, I don't know where they get the contact number from, but they keep adding it. So just after having a look at different multiple groups, I definitely feel we should not take calls from any private member. You should have that skill or knowledge to learn from a mentor who will be able to teach you right, and then do it all by yourself. Once you start taking responsibility for your own action, I think the confidence that gives you is way higher than anything else. Rather than it will be only a blame game. So his tip did not work.
His calls did
not work, and that would be
his
the
strategy did not work.
Absolutely correct. And you will only end up losing money if you're doing it. Here you're taking responsibility for your action. So first step in trading, whatever is required, is ticked off. Second, to the best of your ability, you will execute, and then the results are there.
Awesome. I think that's pretty much what we sum up all the time. And again, it's a warning for people, you guys who are there outside, who are trying to take calls and tips, or just looking at random YouTube videos to learn about this. You need to trade, you need to treat trading like a business. If you don't treat it like a business, it will not pay your results like a business.
Absolutely.
Right? So please do make sure that you can find the right mentor. Like, let's ask him to understand how did he decide on whom he has to follow. Like, he was having like so many mentors out there. So apart from you knowing me from before, were there other factors that helped you decide that you should work with me?
Knowing you before was the biggest leverage for me, because looking at the scams that usually happen outside, trusting people to put your hard-earned money out there to learn or to get duped, you don't know what happens at the end of the day, was really hard. Since I knew you from before, that was definitely a adding leverage factor.
Correct.
Second thing, the principle that you say, that you don't want to give tips or calls, rather make people independent of trading. I think this is the biggest USP which you live up to it, and I was happy to go with your course. So this was the one differentiating factor. So you always say that you are there to support, but ultimately you want the person who's trading to be independent over a period of time. So this is not there outside. Still, when I looked at the other couple of courses, they still say you will have to subscribe for their calls. You will have to pay XYZ amount to join their Telegram groups. Every day morning you will get to know the list as to what you need to buy, what you need to sell. I think it will not work much, and you will, at the end of the day, you will also stop learning if you keep getting tips.
One day it will, on somebody.
Yes, one day it will go up, and the other day it might go against what you have anticipated. Yeah.
Right. So, did you experience a shift in your confidence in life in general because you are having another source right now, or has there not been much impact about it?
With the capital and the profits that I'm doing right now, there has not been much impact with respect to the financial aspect of it. but the confidence to execute trade, the confidence to handle system independently, undoubtedly the learning curve has been like increasing way upward, and I'm sure yes you've been seeing it. Definitely that part I should say, there's a lot of confidence with respect to trading, but with the results and the amount that I've invested in trading so far, it's okay.
Right. So per month, what is the goal that you would want to achieve? Like you wanted to trade with 20 lakhs.
Absolutely.
So again, what is the goal that you would want to achieve per month that would actually make a significant difference for you?
Correct. So if I am roughly able to earn about 1.5 to 2 lakhs with the amount of time that I'm spending as of now, I think that will be pretty much satisfying.
Right.
Yeah.
So right, you're making profits, and I think right now you're reinvesting in the trading itself.
Correct. I have only pumped in money. I have not drawn a single rupee out of the account.
Correct. So right now, let's say once you go 20 lakhs and you start reaching your goal.
Correct.
What is that goal that you have that you would want to with the profits that you make?
Correct.
Where would you want to invest it, or do you have any plan for that?
Initially, when I started off trading, I thought investing in mutual funds or buying shares would be one sector where I have to look at. But now looking at the amount of profits that I generate, I think I'll have to put back the profits in the same kitty for me to increase the ROI. So that's the plan. So till I am comfortable with the capital that I can handle, I will retain the entire profits here. There are no plans to diversify the funds or profits here to any other place.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you have to share like one tip with people who are outside the community, what would it be?
So first of all, I feel just ensure that you don't have that mind block of what trading is. Do not have prejudgments before you try and learn what a particular sector or what a particular field is all about. So most of the time in this field, I've seen people only advising not to get into it because that is only gambling. And also you would have also seen people in and around you who would have lost a lot of money, youngsters. So either they would have got into it without proper knowledge, or they would have borrowed that capital which they would have got it easily, then they would have lost it, then their life would have been under mess. The elder generation always asking you to avoid that. So I think don't have any prejudgments, do not be judgmental about this field. Go first hand, experience what it is, learn, and then you consciously take a call. After I think about a month or two, you will definitely get to know if that is your cup of tea or not, if you are comfortable in doing it or not. And then if you are comfortable, I think you should just continue doing it. There's no harm at all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who are watching this video might be in a dilemma as to whether they should join the program or not with respect to the intraday expert.
Correct.
So what would be your 2 cents on about this?
I strongly recommend Intraday Expert. The only reason being I am the live example. The one who did not know anything of this segment, this industry, this sector. Now I am able to handle something. So from nothing to something itself, I see it as a great progress. And I definitely suggest everyone to join this program. Try about it, and the best part is you need not get hooked to your system all 6 days a week or 5 days a week like an IT or a business full time. You can spend only just 10 hours a week and then forget about it. You need not even think as to what is the position that you're holding, what's happening in the stock market. Irrespective of the trend, the strategies that you have told us, irrespective whether market is moving up or down, it doesn't matter. All that you do is on that particular day, you make some money and then you go. So it doesn't matter where the market is going. So that's the best part. And I recommend everyone to actually look at your course curriculum and then join the TOS program that you actually handhold them till they become independent, which is about 2 months. I think it's a fantastic course to just enroll. Yeah.
Right. So as you saw, guys, like he has done it right from scratch, right? Even though he joined us like 7-8 months back. So July 2nd week when he really started trading with us, and he did not miss out even on a single week. So consistency was a very, very, very big factor that actually proved that he can make it, right? So even we had the right strategies, you might have the right amount of capital and everything, but if you don't put consistent efforts from your end, then definitely getting results out of it is really, really difficult. So now coming to the most important part of it, let's get in and understand and see his portfolio directly, P&L, and you can see it all, right? So Sandesh, are you ready for it?
Yes, let's do
Awesome.
it.
Cool.
So here, let me log in into my Zerora account. I would like to show my console. It's asking for a mobile code app. So I'll just take you through the console. So as I told you, from second week of July I was associated, but second week of July was only a sample trade that we took. You can see only 280 rupees and 795. So July is actually not considered. So literally, if I have to look at my performance for the capital that I've deployed, it is month of August, September, October, and then right now we are in November. That's the first 2 weeks of November, correct? I will take as August only, right? Here it is. So till now I've realized a profit of 1.24 lakhs, out of which brokerages and charges is about 26k. My net P&L is about 98.23k. This is what I have.
So guys, as you saw the P&L right from the console, now you know that we have a genuine person here who's actually done everything right from start. So Sandesh, thank you so much for doing this session with us and being a part of our community. So do you have any words that you would like to share before we conclude this session?
So one thing that I would like to say, taking my own experience, is whoever it is, please don't procrastinate something that you have already decided to do. So though it was 8-month tenure, where 8 months before I had enrolled the course, I was not active, and 5 months I was into hibernation for this particular learning, and then I somehow got into it. So this 3.5 months, the learning experience has been amazing. So whatever is there in your mind, whatever you have decided to do, if you're interested, please don't hold back. Ensure you go, you start, and then things will be taken care of.
Awesome. I think that's a really good tip to traders out there. Okay, thank you so much, Sandesh, for doing this with us. We really appreciate it, and we wish you all the best for all the future endeavors.
Thanks for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.